Good morning, everyone. I'm Ritu Parekh from Arya College of Engineering and Information Technology, Jaipur. We are going to study Radar and TV Engineering, Unit 5th, Modern TV System, topic Cable TV. Television Broadcasting. Broadcasting means transmission in all directions by electromagnetic waves from the transmitting station. Broadcasting deals mostly with entertainment, and advertising is probably the most familiar use of television. Most programs produced live in the studio are recorded on videotape at a convenient time to be shown later. Initially, television transmission was confined to the very high frequency band only, but later a large number of channel allocations were made in the ultra high frequency band also. The distance of transmission, as explained, is confined to line of sight between the transmitting and receiving antennas. The useful service range is up to 120 kilometers for very high frequency stations and about 60 kilometers for ultra high frequency stations. Television broadcasting initially started with monochrome picture, but around 1952 color transmission was introduced. Despite its complexity and higher cost, color television has been such a commercial success that it is fast superseding the monochrome system. Cable TV, master antenna, MATV, and community antenna, or you can call cable TV television system have gained widespread popularity. The purpose of a MATV system is to deliver a strong signal over 1 millivolt from one or more antennas to every television receiver connected to the system. Typical application of a MATV system are hotels, motels, schools, apartment buildings, and so on. The CATV system is a cable system which distributes good quality television signal to a very large number of receivers throughout an entire community. In general, this system feeds increased TV programs to subscriber who pay a fee for this service. A CATV system may have many more active channels than a receiver tuner can directly select. This requires use of a special active converter in the head end. Block diagram to explain modern cable TV system. Here the TV signal being broadcasted by the channels is received by the antenna and given to the head end. Now all the TV signals are given to the combiner from where the channels and the signal is being passed through amplifier, so that if a low signal is there, we boost its power. Now distribution amplifier is there, and with the help of coaxial cables we drop to home the TV signals. These TV signals with the help of coaxial cable is fed to the cable box, and from there cable box to the TV set. Cable data networks are one of several residential broadband schemes. The traditional CATV system consists of a shared coaxial cable network that transmits analog television signal to downstream subscribers. CATV is a shared cable system that uses a tree and branch topology in which multiple households within a neighborhood share the same cable. A single antenna site, which may be on top of a hill, mountain, or skyscraper, is chosen for fixed antennas. Several high gain and probably oriented antennas are employed to pick up signals from different stations. In areas where several signals are coming from one direction, a single board based antenna log parodic antennas may be used to cover those channels. The setup from the antennas to this combiner is called a head end. The CATV outputs from the combiner network are fed to a number of trunk cables through a broadband distribution amplifier. The trunk cables carry signals from the antenna site to the utilization site, which may be several kilometers away. Feeder amplifiers are provided at several points along the line to overcome progressive signal attenuation which occurs due to cable losses. Since cable losses are greater at higher frequencies, it is evident that high band attenuation will be greater than low band attenuation. Therefore, to equalize this, amplifiers and signal splitters are often supplemented by equalizers. An equalizer or a tilt control consists of a band pass filter arranged with an adjustable frequency response. It operates by introducing a relative low frequency loss so that outputs from the amplifier or splitters have uniform relative amplitude response across the entire VHF band. The signal distribution from splitters to tap off points is done through multi-core coaxial cables in the same way as in a MATV system. In any case, the signal level provided to a television receiver is of the order of 1.5 millivolts. This level provides good quality reception without causing accompanying radiation problems from the CATV, which could cause interference to other installations and services. The TV signal to be redistributed by the cable company usually undergo some kind of processing before they are put on the cable to the TV set. Amplification and impedance matching are the main processes involved in sending the signal to remote locations over what it is sometimes many miles of coaxial cable. However, at the head end, other types of processes are involved. Coaxial or fiber optic cable, frequency synthesized local oscillators. In early cable system, the TV signals from local stations were picked up with antennas and the signals were amplified before being multiplexed onto the main cable. This is called multi straight through processing. Amplifiers called strip amplifiers and tuned to the received channels pass the desired TV signal to the combiner. Most of these amplifiers include some kind of gain control or attenuators that can reduce the signal level to prevent distortion of strong local signals. This process can still be used with local VHF TV stations, but today heterodyne processing is used instead. Heterodyne processing translates the incoming TV signal to a different frequency. This is necessary when the satellite signal are involved. Microwave carriers cannot be put on the cable, so they are down converted to some available 6 MHz TV channel. In addition, heterodyne processing gives the cable companies the flexibility of putting the signals on any channel they want to use. The cable TV industry has created a special set of non-broadcast TV channels. Some of the frequency assignment correspond to standard TV channel, but others do not. Since all these frequencies are confined to a cable, there can be duplication of any frequency that might be used in radio or TV broadcasting. Note that the spacing between the channels is 6 MHz. Topic is completed. Cable TV. Thank you.